1, 2, 3, clap.
You should clap, you son of a bitch.
Fuck off.
So Leland, how much of how much of the Avengers game have you played?
I beat it.
Oh, so you beat the single player campaign?
Damn, that's so quick.
Did you already do like the Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Black Panther stuff too?
No, game wasn't good, so I didn't go back.
Hawk guy.
No, I just never went back because they didn't have that shit ready when I was ready.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so that's literally all we were talking about, just Avengers.
I'm
fill time
fine.
until you got
I'm
here.
just giving you shit. That's all. I am not angry in any way.
But
You're
did
coming
you
out real hot.
did you play the co-op?
but I
Like, did you play
literally-
co-op or by yourself?
With who?
No.
Okay, perfect. So
The internet?
When no, dude, no, fuck that.
Me and Jordan
wanna
were
play-
playing,
I
and
wanna
it
play
was
goddamn
real fun.
games.
I don't need to be called racial or homophobic slurs on the internet. Thank you, sir.
I turn everyone else off.
Outside this podcast, he means.
Yeah, we were playing, and we had a
Other than
foot
Anthony.
race, and it was so much fun. We were racing. I recorded it.
I did.
Right
I
on.
recorded my end too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I figure, by the time we finish the campaign, we could just jump into the Kate Bishop stuff. That's first, then Hawkeye, then Black Panther.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man doesn't have his own campaign, which is weird, but he is a Sony exclusive
Spider-Man.
character, so they just threw him in. They gave him like his heroic quest chain, where if you go through it, then
Cool.
you unlock a new costume for him. So
Well, that's awesome.
yeah, but otherwise you can just play him regardless, as long as there's 4 players.
Oh my God!
That's
Are we
cool.
having a tea party? Tea party.
I want to be Thor.
Oh, are you not drinking tea? I thought you were.
No.
I don't.
And I don't.
That's
It's not
water
quite
over
a tea cup either.
I only saw the top.
Is that a mule, sir?
No, I wish.
Oh.
I
What are we
need
drinking?
to. Arnold Palmer.
Nice. I like Arnold Palmer's.
I miss those.
I enjoy them. And I don't know if I've told you guys. I know I've told Leland, but I figured out an easy way for me to drink more water without having to drink water because I hate it.
Yeah, your squeeze stuff, your drops.
No, I haven't actually done that in a while because
Oh, okay.
something about the taste just turned off
Bothers
for
you?
me. 7-Eleven sells their specific brand, like 7-Eleven branded
teas?
juices.
Oh, and teas.
Yes,
They're good.
Yes.
Yeah. And most of them are insanely like sugar filled.
Yeah,
Yes, they
but they're
are.
delicious. Their
So-
mango tea bomb.
So I'll get like a green tea. I haven't tried the mango. That one I might. And I'll cut it in half with water right away.
Okay.
Just to
that
water
makes
it
sense.
down. Yeah.
The one I prefer is actually the half tea, half lemonade, which is only 25 grams of sugar. Which, yeah, okay, fine. No one needs to get on my nuts about 25 grams of sugar, considering where I was. So let's not even start it. And then I cut that in half with water. So I have, by comparison, lowered my sugar intake and
That's good,
increased
that's
more
good.
water.
That's good.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, Nog season started 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, I know. I wanted to buy some today.
Ooh, I
you
am
find
real
one?
hot. Steph, I'm gonna let you finish before I rant off.
No, that
did
was
you say?
done. I was just
Oh.
saying that I wanted to buy some, and I was going to, and I haven't yet.
Okay. Anthony, go.
What's wrong with your knob?
I don't know yet if this is company wide, but I was told today when I went to order my first eggnog frappuccino that no, we're not doing eggnog frappuccinos this year, and that's a tradition.
At
That is-
Starbucks?
I look forward. Yeah, at Starbucks. I look
Oh.
forward to it.
Well, it's a good thing there's like 9 other coffee places that will probably have them.
Yes, but they don't all have drive-throughs and easy access.
Hey,
My
first world white
8
people
hours.
problems, my man.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah, the fact that I can't get eggnog is a white person problem. But the like my entire 8-hour day is constantly moving. I don't sit to like take lunch or anything. I eat while I drive, and I just keep moving constantly. If I go into the 7-Eleven to get a drink, I'm like, I gotta do this fast. Like, oh, there's too many cars in this parking lot. I gotta keep going. I've just been bred and trained this way that you just keep working. Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna kill you to keep working.
That's
No, it
American
literally
work culture
will.
for you.
That has been proven.
Yeah.
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 Also, you are entitled to a 30-minute lunch. You know that by law.
Also,
right?
2 10-minutes.
Yeah. Or
No
I
one
get
ever
two
takes those.
I get 2 15s, and a 30-minute lunch. Technically, I have an hour, but I choose the
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
Just
I
take
mean,
the
I
hour.
mean,
No.
I'm technically entitled to an hour lunch. I go for lunch. It ends when I feel it is time to return.
That makes sense.
Must be nice.
Like-
Could be an hour. Could be an hour and a half. Who the fuck knows? It's my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm entitled to a 1 hour lunch, but I work from home, so it's just
Yeah.
like anytime's lunch. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but if I disappear for an hour, Jordan, where are you? Lunch.
I remember,
Late lunch, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's been a monster of a day so far.
I remember I had
Extra of a day.
a 6-hour shift, and they gave me 1 10-minute break, and I was like, the fuck is this?
Retail is the only place I ever like found that was like real hard up on like, did you take your break? Did you take your 15-minute break? Did you
Well,
do
they
this?
have
Did you
to,
take
'cause
your
you
30
get
minute?
sued.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
I mean, anyone would get sued, but they're the ones who are like the most, like,
Yeah.
the most sued, I suppose. So they're real defensive about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I think it's
remember
because of years of not giving or treating people right. So
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
years of
definitely.
exploitation of their workers.
Yeah.
like back when I worked at Macy's, I remember I was in the Levi's section, just helping the Levi's lady at Macy's because there's a separate rep entirely for Levi's
Okay.
in Macy's.
I think-
I was helping just
Wait.
folding.
Did you guys call her the Levi's lady?
No, she had a name. I just don't remember what it was.
God, how amazing would it be if it was Levi?
You look like the right person for this job.
It's like, it's like, hi Levi, it's Levy.
Not anymore, it ain't, bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, I was sitting there. I was just sitting there folding pants, and they're like, "What time did you start, Jordan?" I was like, 12. Like by this time, it was like 5 o'clock. It was both a Levi lady and another one of my coworkers. They both stopped what they're doing. And they just counted on their hands like, "You need to take lunch right now."
Yeah.
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 Yeah, remember Crystal would get real freaky about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real insistent. Like, you can't go, if I remember right, they like 5 hours is the maximum.
Yeah.
So they want you to take it at like 4 hours. Hey, make sure you take your lunch.
Yeah.
Make sure you take your lunch. If you
Yeah.
get to 4:30, they're like clawing and pulling you away.
Yeah.
You got to take your goddamn lunch. We're gonna
Yeah.
clock you out for you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Down to the Monday Show for hosting us.
Aw, thank you.
What up?
Thanks, Mark.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy
yeah.
belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Um,
I like wanted to break out in song, but we weren't ready for this, so.
No.
No.
Also,
We don't wanna pay
still,
for that.
Also, Steph, it's copyrighted, so we can't,
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
That's
wanna pay
why
for that.
Ludwig left Twitch, Steph. He went to YouTube Gaming because
Happy
Twitch-
birthday?
No, just too much copyright stuff on music.
Oh, yeah. I was listening to that episode.
So literally, the man who is the most subscribed to person on Twitch jump ship to YouTube
Yeah.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Remember when Michael Jackson owned the rights to the Happy Birthday song?
He
Yeah.
Remember
did?
Michael Jackson owned the rights to the Beatles.
The Beatles. Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
that was
for
nuts.
a while there. Yeah.
And also Eminem, right?
I don't know.
Are we
I
talking
love-
the chocolate candy or the rapper?
The rapper.
I know that.
Yeah,
But
no,
how amazing would it be if it was the candy, though? Like,
can't-
he's just like,
I can't
he's just
stop
like, I really like it. I just want to own it all.
I love the story that I heard that Paul McCartney told Michael Jackson, like, hey, like it's a good investment to buy rights to music. That way, if anyone wants to use it, like you get paid. So he buys the Beatles. He buys Paul McCartney's fucking songs.
he's Michael goddamn
I
Jackson.
know, but like, did they just
had the-
agree?
he had the
You
money.
have to agree, right? They can't just
No.
buy. Oh no.
The Beatles were not a part of this deal.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Whoever
but
owned the
in-
Beatles.
Yeah, but in
Paul McCartney
time,
didn't have a
though,
choice.
I believe that Paul ended up buying them back.
Oh, okay.
I
was
believe
like,
so.
damn.
I think that's when that that Red Apple album came out, that Greatest Hits.
Yeah, the thing with the free as a bird or whatever, that was like a money grab thing because apparently they were all
Blackbird?
broke. No, Blackbird was an original song.
Oh, okay. I remember that song. Maybe it's just the chosen single. They made a video
we worked
for
at the
it
store
at that time.
when it came out.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the only reason why I do remember. So yeah, go out, buy music, everyone. Buy the rights to other people's work.
Apparently, Michael Jackson bought Eminem's catalog because in the hit 2004 song "Just Lose It," Eminem has this rhyme about child molestation, and he's dressed up as with someone dressed as Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
the hair's, and that pissed off Michael Jackson. So what did he do? He just bought Eminem's catalog.
Yeah, but who owns it now? I wonder.
I don't know. So it's basically whenever someone played that song, Michael would get paid.
The Michael estate could still possibly own it.
Fair enough.
Like it wasn't a ticket in his wallet. You know, it was his company.
Wow, I didn't know you could do that.
Oh,
If you have the money, you could, Steph. If you have the money, you could do literally anything.
Steph, you can buy anything you want. In this world.
I'm not very familiar with as much as Jordan is on the Taylor Swift train, but I am aware of that thing that she did with her music.
Oh yeah,
and then buying it back and then re-releasing it kind of like different or whatever to get all the rights back, and now she's like making hand over fist money.
Yeah, well,
Good
that's the
for
thing.
her.
She couldn't buy back her music from Big Machine.
That guy.
The dude, I forgot his name. He's a fucking scumbag. At least
We'll call him
Scooter.
piece of shit for this.
Scooter.
Yeah, Scooter something.
Scooter Braun.
Scooter Braun.
McGavin.
Scooter Braun.
I was gonna say McGavin too.
So Scooter would not sell back the rights to Taylor. So she's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna re-record everything then."
Yeah.
What you gonna do now?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Good
owned
for
the
her.
masters.
Yes, he owned the masters.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she re-recorded everything. Now
But
she gets
master-
paid.
The masters aren't the rights. That seems
I
like
mean-
if you owned one, you should own them both.
I'm pretty sure it's all legality at this
I
point.
knew
I'm
something
sure
got
he wrote
messed
this
up.
And he didn't, or
She
something.
got screwed over for sure.
Yes, Big Machine.
Yeah.
They have all of her masters.
Yeah.
So that's why she's re-recording everything, calling them Taylor's version. All the masters are hers.
That makes sense now.
So now anytime someone plays a Taylor Swift song, they're probably going to pick the Taylor's version.
Yeah.
So Taylor gets the money for it instead of Big Machine and Scooter Braun.
I didn't know that was the whole story. I thought she just wanted to
Yes.
do her own
No.
thing. And I was like,
No,
okay.
No, Scooter Braun fucked her.
No,
Like,
I know that. I just meant when her album got when she released her new album, I just thought she was just doing a thing. I didn't know that was like, oh, she's redoing it because it's her music, and then this is
Yeah.
okay.
How is that new album?
I mean, well, she re-released Red, and Red is like one of her best albums.
I mean, I heard it.
And,
It was good.
And it has a 10-minute version of All Too Well. Also, fuck Jake Gyllenhaal. But that song is great.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because
Oh,
it's explicitly about Jake Gyllenhaal. It's
Yeah.
about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Just like
Yeah.
it wasn't about John Mayer. It wasn't about
Yeah.
whatever Jonas Brother. It wasn't about whoever.
like in the 10-minute version, she goes as far as like to make specific references.
Yeah. There were people who had theories, but it was like confirmed. Like
Yeah, like
confirmed.
before it's all theories. It's like, oh, is that about Jake Gyllenhaal? Who knows? But she's like, no, it is.
Yeah. But then people went after Jake Gyllenhaal and was
So
just
long.
like, what'd they say? They were like, I wish you should die. And then he like messaged one of them back and it was like, really? Do you want me to die? And then the person was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't want you to die. And I was like,
yeah, real quick.
That bitch should have
don't fucking
doubled
do
down.
that shit.
Yeah, I do. What you gonna do now?
yeah, they felt bad after. And I was like,
Just-
why
just
would
really-
you say that to him then?
Just don't do that to people. Just don't message people telling them to die. Just don't fucking do that. Even if
You don't like him?
you don't like them.
Yeah.
Even if it's someone who probably deserves it. Just don't do it.
It's so
little-
fucked up.
I'm a little torn because on one hand I think Jake Gyllenhaal's a really good actor and I really like some
Yes.
of the movies he's
Yeah.
Great
in.
actor, shitty person. He doesn't bathe.
But like I know some
That's
people
in
that
the
have worked
song?
with him on
Yeah.
sets. He's kind of an asshole, like
Oh, he's a real
big
dick?
monster
Oh,
to
that
people.
sucks.
Yeah,
that's
like
what I've heard too. Yeah.
like to the
That's
to
the
as he
worst.
puts it, the help. is not his. Like, he's one of those where he's like, oh, I don't talk to people who are beneath me. You're just like, oh, okay, but we make you look good.
Yeah.
So you don't want to piss us off,
So yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal sucks.
Oh,
Fuck Mysterio.
Oh, that sucks.
And Mark, I'm a big fan of You Belong With Me.
Yeah.
I like that one that everyone was doing the thing on TikTok over the pandemic.
Oh,
Sub
the story.
Romeo
Love
and Juliet.
Love Story. It's called Love Story.
I said story. I get half points.
Yes, Shane. Jake Gyllenhaal is stinky because he doesn't take regular baths or showers.
Gross.
Like he's one of those. It's like, oh yeah, I don't think you gotta take a shower every day.
You ain't gotta use soap.
I do it like once or twice a week.
Yeah, water just
you
cleanses
nasty.
you.
That's a long time.
Things grow. Underneath things grow. You got to shower.
Yeah, it's true.
You got like nooks and crannies where like shit's collecting.
Yeah.
I mean, you
You're
may
like
not
a
have to wash your
rose-ass
hair
English
every
muffin.
day, but you need to.
4 times a day.
Wow, Beck, you live in the South though. Every time you walk outside, it's like walking through a wet, hot fart. So you got to shower
no.
Swamp
once
ass.
a day.
Swamp ass 24/7.
Yeah. Except now it's cool now, so
Yikes.
Oh, you
Swamps
mean like
get cold?
temperature? Is cool?
temperature. It ain't cool. I'm just
Okay.
saying it's temperature.
Yeah.
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 They get snow and shit. I've seen Civil War movies.
Frozen swamp
Apparently, you
ass.
just get
no.
frozen swamp ass. Then Beck says,
Oh God.
That would suck.
a little bit of frost.
Did everybody enjoy their Thanksgiving weekend?
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. No, yeah, it was
chill.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
It's chill.
Leland?
I worked all weekend, so no.
Oh.
So it was a regular week for you.
It was a regular week.
Yeah.
I got mad. Okay, so on Thursday, I've spoken to Anthony a little bit about this.
Okay.
So we had a leak in our kitchen.
Oh.
Thursday morning, there's a puddle of water, and I'm like, oh, I must have spilled some water. I wiped it up, came back a few minutes later. Oh, there's more water. I was like, all right, that's not good.
Yeah.
So, make a really long story short, a pipe inside our wall has cracked and it is leaking. So, the property manager came over, ripped out a chunk of drywall. And he's just like, yeah, it's leaking right there. So he plugged it with a black bag, which I did not know he plugged it with a black bag. So when I kept looking at it and describing it to Anthony or to my dad, I kept saying, all I see is the black mold crawling everywhere. No, it's just a bag. I didn't know he shoved a bag in there. So good thing we don't have black mold, which is
Yes.
nice. We have some little
In
mold, which
most cases, in the
Yeah.
vast majority of cases, nobody has black mold.
Yeah, the black mold. Ain't that really, really bad? Like,
Yes, black
should
mold
it
is
be
bad.
in that apartment if there's
Yeah.
black
Bad,
mold?
but
That's just
Most
like that.
people do not actually get black mold.
Oh,
Black
okay.
Mold is my supervillain name. Go on.
Yeah, nice. Anyway, so that was Thursday. Thanksgiving, good times. The guy was like, oh, well, we can't get anybody in here until Monday.
Yeah.
And to me, I just couldn't, I didn't understand that because I'm just like, I don't understand. I understand today. I get Thursday.
Yeah.
And I told the guy today, I was like, were you working Friday? He's like, yeah. I'm like, mm-hmm.
Oh,
I was like,
why?
Friday is a normal day, y'all. I was like,
Yeah.
it is not a holiday. It's like,
It is
So
not.
anyway, that's just my thing. But anyway, so they came today, Tuesday, and I talked to the guy. I said, because the super kept telling me, don't call, I'll call. Okay. Well, he didn't call. So I had to keep on him and be persistent. Like, hey, are you going to call or should I call? He's like, no, I got this. Okay. So I guess he called like Monday evening, which chapped my ass because I'm like, I could have called Monday anyway.
Yeah.
So the guy was here today. It's not as bad as we thought it was. So it's fine.
Okay.
He fixed it. It's all patched up. But now I have a hole in the back of a cabinet in the back, which they now have a giant fan that has to blow on that thing all day long at night for some reason.
Dry it
I'm
out, make
turning
sure
that shit
mold
off
doesn't
at
grow.
night because it's loud. And then the drywall guy is going to come in and assess that situation. It's like, okay, sure. Great.
Yeah.
You all do your thing. As long as, but there was a discussion today if they were going to have to, I didn't tell you this, Anthony. The discussion was, and the guy stepped outside to have this discussion. I, of course, cracked that window and was like Mrs. Kravitz up to the door because I wanted to hear what the fuck was going on. And because no one talk on a phone like a phone anymore. Everybody's on speaker, so everybody
so you hear
knows your
everything.
business.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm like,
weird.
motherfucker, get on your phone. But anyway,
Yeah.
so he was like, yeah, it's cracked. He's like, oh, from the inside to the outside? He goes, both? He's like, oh. And the guy on the other end goes, well, I hope you can fix it because we'll have to tear down a wall. And he goes, yeah, you're going to either have to tear down a wall inside the tenant's apartment or the outside. And I was thinking, I hope you say outside.
Yeah.
Because if you tear down inside, I got to go somewhere else to live for a while.
Oh, because it's over.
Which
Okay.
they will
It's
pay
the
for.
wall.
Oh, I don't think they will.
If
These
they
motherfuckers are
displace
pretty
you,
shitty.
if they
So-
well, I mean, legally they have
Oh,
to.
yeah,
If they
I've seen people
displace
say it.
you,
Yeah, but
they
that's San
displace you
Diego.
legally. I think it's
Is that
California.
LA, though?
Yeah, no,
I think that's California.
Yeah, I think it's California.
Like
Well,
little things are city ordinance.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so, they got that fan going, and I'm just like, oh, but that's my electricity I'm paying for. Cool.
Yeah,
But small price to pay. It's not a hole in the wall that I got to fix. So,
and it should only be for like 24 hours.
yeah, it's whatever.
No.
Look, I'm just glad I could wash my dishes. Because we could, that was
Fair.
the whole point. Couldn't run water in the kitchen for 4 days. Moderately. He was just like, don't do it a lot. And I was just like, well, it's going to have to happen eventually. Like,
Yeah.
gots to use water. So we ate Thanksgiving
bucket.
on. Yeah, there, sir. I asked Scott when I was straining the potatoes. I was like, should I pour this outside? it's like I'm like, I'm not proud. I'll step right outside and have you hold this wall port right into the flowers outside my house.
Take it to the bathroom.
Yeah. So yeah, today was the better. We got everything could, but we ate Thanksgiving on paper plates, which I felt was real low rent.
No, that's college days.
Yeah.
It's all about
Really?
it's about the time you spend with people that you care about.
And you're right. And Thanksgiving was great, but it just like the whole time I was sitting eating it on paper plate, I'm like,
Yeah, but
like you're at the kids'
I-
table.
was
Yeah,
it a paper
yes.
paper plate or was it like the good paper plates?
oh no, it was a paper plate. I had to double bag that bitch, or it was gonna fall right.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Okay. I thought we were talking about like, the thick one that like you could actually put like,
No.
oh, okay, where it doesn't like seep through. Yeah, those are the worst. Like those white paper plates.
Well, because we were
all right, Miss
unprepared.
Moneybags.
I know, right? Because we were unprepared because, why would we be prepared for something so
Yeah.
stupid? We were using Happy Halloween plates. And
Oh,
I
that's fine. I love that.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
great.
okay because now we have Christmas paper plates.
Oh, I love that.
So next week we're gonna start doing the Christmas stuff, right?
Yeah.
We'll
dressing
start
up.
figuring it out. Yeah. I
Oh, wait,
guess.
are we dressing up for Christmas?
No, I mean like Santa hats or ugly Christmas sweaters. Mm-hmm. Keeping it simple. We're not going.
We did do.
We're not
did
doing
do
Halloween
ugly
again.
sweaters, didn't we? Last
We did.
year?
What
Yeah.
about it?
We did ugly sweaters last year.
Yeah, I
Yes.
am buying a new one, so I'm going to just wear the same one I wore last year.
I think we
Yeah,
wore onesies one time too. I was the
Ooh, I got a new onesie, y'all.
yeah. I was the
He'll
abdominal
buy more
snowman.
onesies, but he won't buy another
Nope,
sweater.
nope. Everyone wait.
It was on
Steph,
sale.
what did you just say?
I was the abdominal snowman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys forgot about the abdominal snowman?
Yeah.
Yes, the abdominal snowman. Yes,
There,
indeed.
my Christmas tree shirt.
Y'all don't remember that?
Is he just all abs?
Yeah, she had like little cotton ball abs.
Did you remember that?
You forgot all about it.
Oh, yeah, no. What did I do? I freaking put circles on my face to make like a snowman, and then I came up and I went like this, and you
that's
just
right,
saw
you
my
had the
six
t-shirt
pack.
and you had the abs drawn
Yeah.
with the pecs.
Good times. Believe me.
Check the game tape. It's
Leland,
there.
Leland, do you remember this at all? Because I have no recollection of this.
Really?
I vaguely remember some stuff. I do remember her saying it wrong more than anything else. Like,
Yes, that too. There's some good stuff. I was already like, that's why I was trying to figure out what our plan was today, because I was trying to whip up something real quick, and I was drawing a blank.
Steph,
fuck that.
You spent the last 2 hours eating a gigantic burrito.
Ooh.
It wasn't
From
it
where?
was not 2 hours. There was a burrito at Salulita's, and it's called the Pacman Burrito, and there was way too much food in there.
What is on said Pacman Burrito? Do tell.
So, if you've ever ate tocino, which is like a marinated...
Nope, you have to explain that.
Okay, it's a marinated pork. I think it's marinated pork.
Pork, it's pork.
It's marinated
Okay,
pork.
I'm
and
listening.
then...
I'm just going to take this picture
Yeah, let me just
from
freaking read
Messenger.
it.
And
Oh,
put it
okay.
On
Yeah,
on
dude.
the stream.
Yes,
Oh
ma'am.
my god! So like on the web, like on the Facebook, on their Facebook page, they were saying how like right now for $8.99 they have the burrito. So I asked my roommate and I was like, "Hey, do you want to go halfsies on this burrito?" Because like I knew I couldn't eat it. Like I couldn't eat it all. So I go there, I pick up the burrito, I hold it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so fucking heavy!" And then I put it next to my arm, and it was like a tiny little baby. And then I got home and I put it on a scale. That thing was 2 pounds and 10 ounces.
Up on the stream, you can see how big that burrito was compared to Steph's ginormous head.
You're so rude.
That is a lot.
It was a fatty
know,
burrito.
Can we even see her thumb on the other side of the burrito?
No,
Can you get her
cannot.
head around it?
yeah, I can't get my head around it. Dude, when I ate the burrito,
Girthy.
it was in my hand and I was like, dude, I can't fucking do this. I could not take an actual, like, legit bite. Like, I had to get a fork and, like, pick some off until I can find, like, the appropriate thing. And I couldn't even finish that. I ate 1/4 of my half.
For further context, here is the burrito next to Steph's water bottle. Steph, hold up your water bottle.
Oh. Yeah.
So, that water bottle that Steph's holding, the
Oh
burrito
my
is the
gosh.
same size.
It was like, it was a big thing. I was like, yeah. It was thick.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
insane.
It was thick.
Now,
See?
now let's
Can't
take a
even.
look.
Yeah.
Let's take a look inside this burrito.
Yeah.
I have a very important question that will shape my life for the rest of this week. Was it good?
Oh yeah, dude, it was bomb.
Okay.
It's fucking bomb.
It is now on my list of things to do this week.
It's a lot, but it's bomb.
And yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside for the stream.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a lot of things
Yeah, it's
inside
a
of that
lot.
burrito.
I don't know how one person can eat that all. That's way too much. Way too
Challenge
much.
accepted.
No, it's so much.
I bet The Rock could.
Yeah, The Rock
I mean, I'm
eats
sure someone eats
like
that
3 of
much,
these a
but-
day.
Two.
It is a lot.
Tocino translates to bacon. Huh, didn't know that.
Oh,
Bacon burrito.
okay. So
I am
marinated
taking
pork.
this off. I'm taking this off the screen because I'm just gonna keep staring at it.
I'm not even hungry, but I want it.
Yeah, but to just sum up real quick, what's in it is it's sweet marinated pork with sweet marinated pork, which is tocino, with carne asada, guacamole, cheese, sour cream, Mexican salsa, chipotle sauce, and fries.
Wow, that's
Yum.
a lot less things than I thought would be in it.
It's just a lot of those things.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to say
That's a lot.
something very controversial
Oh
towards
god.
stuff that I would never say. That might be too much meat.
Oh, it's a lot. Yeah, it's
No,
a
and I
lot.
would never
It's a
ever
lot.
have said that. But like,
It's a lot of meat. It is.
yeah,
No such thing.
I know, right? Like I'm a little, I'm conflicted inside right now. But I said what I said.
I've gone to Fogo de Chao and they had to just force more meat down my gullet, because I wouldn't not eat it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Paralyze my throat so I could just shove the meat down in there.
Now, if you don't want the burrito,
I
there
know
is a
some
fry
places.
version.
I'm sorry, what was that?
There's fries, the fry version of it, Pacman fries. So if you don't want the
Gotcha, okay.
burrito, you can get the fry plate. So it's like
Gotcha. Okay.
it's like carne asada fries, but they put carne
Oh,
asada
okay.
and the marinated pork on there too.
Now, see, and to me, that makes more sense, and I'm all in.
Yeah, that one is so easily like everyone can get a portion and just get enough.
Yeah. That's for the table.
Yeah.
Is Is it just me, or is Anthony purposely trying to show us his uwu mug?
No,
It's
every
so
time he
cute.
does it.
It's so cute. I really like it.
It's very
No, it's-
uncharacteristic of me to own.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
I don't know what it is,
Wait
but
to see how
but I now
long
know
until
what
someone
it
said something.
is. What is it?
Well, you keep doing like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
You
I'm
look like a
thirsty.
Budweiser ad.
Also, I'm thirsty. What am I supposed to like? Leave the fucking camera?
No.
I mean, that's what I tried to do. I tried to go off to the side and take a sip, and then I realized there's no
Well,
point. I'll
what
just sip
is
it.
your mug? What is that?
I went to Comic-Con Special Edition this weekend.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Comic-Con Super Spreader event. Yeah.
Yes.
and this is the transition to this conversation.
I went Friday, Saturday, and then said, you know what? I'm good. There's nothing left to see.
Oh.
And skip Sunday altogether, which in hindsight of the things I saw, I'm like, oh, I guess there were some panels that would have been kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
Because since this was so much smaller of an event, more people that I actually knew were on panels.
Oh,
In fact, the one
okay.
panel I did go to, because
It was
a
Matt
buddy of mine-
Dunford's.
No, that was one that I would have gone to actually. No, Flobo Boyce, who we had
Oh,
like
yeah.
3 years ago.
Shout out to Flobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
He was going to be on a comics and pro wrestling panel. Only to find out when I'm sitting there before the panel and I see his name plate thing on the table, and some Comic-Con intern just plucks it and walks away with it. And
Oh.
I'm here like, wait a minute. We're getting a bigger one, right? We're doing something else, right?
Yeah.
Because I woke up early for this. I canceled my haircut for this.
Oh. No.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be there.
Oh.
So I called him out on Twitter.
Where you at?
Yeah, because he had, like, the timing was good. He had just posted, like, playing MLB, all day, every day, go Mets. So I called him up, I'm like, no, you're supposed to be here doing this panel.
So I can watch you.
Turned out he told them, like, forever ago he wasn't going to make it.
Oh.
And they said it was a misprint. And he even put quotations in his response that that his name was still on there. So I watched.
Comic-Con made a mistake?
No, right?
Shocking
Never
cast.
Who would have thought?
But it was both weird and cool. Now, you know what? Surreal and cool.
Okay.
That seems fair.
Anyone who has a concept of what San Diego Comic-Con usually is,
Yeah.
take all of that and shrink it down like by a quarter. Typically, for at least 2 blocks surrounding the convention center, everything is also playing the game. They're also doing stuff. Even as like large names doing pop-ups, doing activities, things like that. None of that is happening downtown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to go outside, possibly, and just kind of walk around.
There was 2 things that were outside. There was a little mock setup for the show La Brea.
Okay.
If you're aware of or have watched it, where they were like giving out like little like they called survival gear.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other thing was a obstacle course promoting Peacemaker.
I saw
John
the
Cena's-
I saw the optical
And
obstacle course.
I was interested in that, but my buddy on Saturday I was walking with, I kind of brought it up a couple times. He's like, I don't think so. I'm like, you fucker. Like, this is the only thing that seems like really cool. But it was interesting. Like I said, the population felt like a quarter of what it usually was. The convention center was literally half the size that it normally is. It doesn't... I think
you know how it has that
goes
separation? You know how it has that separation sometimes? Did it not have that other side that's usually filled up
they
too?
brought out the big divider walls.
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen those in years.
Yeah.
Wow.
the convention center goes from A to F instead of A to H.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Every aisle was probably 5 feet wider. And there were no major companies inside.
Oh, like
Warner
at
Brothers,
all?
Sony, Marvel, DC,
Wow.
Image, Dark Horse. Nobody was there. It was pretty much exclusively vendors.
And okay.
Some of the high scale companies that do like the toys and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a big Gundam set up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Pac-Man had like a mini arcade for some reason. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why.
To fill
There was a
space.
like why would they bother at all? Like they had a big booth
Yeah.
in a line to play only Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
I don't know. Some
Pac-Man.
people, there was something to do.
Yeah,
Look,
sure.
some people's personalities is I grew up in the 80s.
I mean, I get it. I'm not dogging on Pac-Man, but just like, is there a movie? Is there a new game?
Yeah, see, that's
coming
what
out?
I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it's an anniversary or
Yeah,
if
like,
there's
okay.
some kind of new release or something to
Nope.
like
I
buy a
think-
chunk, which is still expensive
Oh,
to
I'm
do,
sure.
even for this. Yeah, even for this special edition Comic-Con. I heard some vendors talking like about how the booths were still expensive, and they were not getting the turnout they were kind of hoping because
Of course, it's
was a
Thanksgiving
terrible- yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know
terrible
what.
weekend.
I just, like, I wanted, a part of me did want to kind of go. I already passed up, like, trying to do press for it, but I thought about it, but 150, I was not going to pay for that.
See, I
I
figured you
get
were gonna get a
it, but
press
I
pass.
didn't. Yeah, I passed out. I said no.
Okay.
I also said
Yeah,
no.
I was going to, and then I was like, honestly, I don't know if I really want to go. Yeah, and I just said, like, just give it to someone else, it's fine. And then I thought about, like, going and just walking the
Like once
streets.
it's actually happening, you're
and
like,
just
oh, maybe it would
taking
be cool.
pictures of, like, people outside in cosplay, because that would be something I would do. And that just, I didn't
Not a lot
even
of cosplay.
bother. I just,
By comparison, not a lot of cosplay.
oh, real? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because everyone is at home for Thanksgiving.
I mean, yes, I get that. Yeah.
I saw.
Also,
I still saw some
still-
good
A
stuff.
panini.
Global pandemic.
It's a panini.
I still saw like some good stuff, but like there wasn't a Yaya Han booth. There
What's
was
Yaya
like a
Han?
major. Yeah, what's that?
What's Yaya Han?
She's a person.
She's a
okay.
Cosplayer. She's
Oh,
She's
okay.
a real busty
little
Asian lady.
girl.
yeah, disgusting. Where? What's
yeah,
your
can I look
Instagram?
this person up?
Oh, I
It's
follow her.
phonetic.
She does legit.
Yeah, she's been around for a long time.
Beck says
She-
she's
I'd
not
say
nice.
she's- Oh, really? Oh. She's kind of a B-Beck says. That's a bummer. I've never met
I mean,
her.
she
but-
did do that reality TV show. She didn't come off that great.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
she
know
came
anything
off a
about
little pushy.
that. Oh.
Oh,
Well, like none
Needless
of
to
the
say, she's real pretty though.
she is pretty. There's like
okay.
none of the big cosplayers I saw there. So I walked the floor in about 2 hours.
Oh wow.
Never had to do that Comic-Con shuffle, in a crowd. Never happened. And I spent a couple $100.
Okay, this Yaya person sounds like a terrible person. She kicked handicapped people off in the elevator so she could get on.
Ooh, bad luck, Yaya.
I mean, were they in the way?
Apparently.
This wheelchair is just keeps on blocking my path. Can someone wheel it away, please?
Ugh, could you move these little people out my way, please?
Oh,
And she does one of these things.
You got a Jake Gyllenhaal over here.
Can you please go away?
I had a couple come in on Sunday to pick up their comics. They're relatively new to the store. They're sweet, annoying as fuck, but sweet. Like they're just like, and then I need this. Oh, and I need this. And did you get that other email I sent because I need that other variant? I'm just like, you'll get what I get you. You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
No.
You at the bottom of the totem pole. Also, you're annoying us, so you know you gotta
With your
tape it back.
optimism and positivity.
No, it's just it's a lot of emails anyway. But they came in and they were like, we just went to our first Comic-Con, and I was like, ooh. The San Diego one? They're like, yeah. I'm like, they get better. And she goes, oh, do they? Yes. 100%.
Anthony, would you attend another Comic-Con special edition if it's exactly how it was this year?
Paying for it.
Oh, and you're paying
for it.
Guys, I haven't paid for Comic-Con in like 10
I know.
years.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
But you're paying for it because people pay.
I'm not sure if I would pay for regular Comic-Con at this point. I'm so spoiled and know enough people who either get me a pass with my name on it, or like their schedule, they hand me off a pass, because I have become more enamored with the things outside of Comic-Con than inside.
Yeah, same.
So
yeah, but they're making it now that you have to have the badge to even do the outside stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
I
that
remember
is true.
Nerdist was real hard on stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
they were doing.
assholes.
Wait, who?
Nerdist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and what was that other one? Zach Levy was.
Levi.
Oh yeah,
Shazam did his thing.
Yeah.
I think they were
asking
you
for
needed a pass
badges
that,
too.
Same with the Xbox Lounge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
who doesn't
but the
need it?
Xbox
Nintendo.
Lounge.
Nintendo did or no?
Like,
did they?
No, Nintendo does
No,
not.
Nintendo
Oh, okay.
Because Nintendo's great.
But there are
But all
perks
that
if you
stuff-
do have a badge. Because sometimes they'll ask if you have a badge, and then sometimes you get to go in and, not have to wait in line like other people.
I wouldn't know.
You're a girl.
That is also a reason.
Down?
She knows. But all that outside stuff is like things to do, as the Comic-Con floor is a lot of things I've seen.
Yeah.
The floor doesn't change drastically, so
It doesn't.
So I'll spend like a day on the floor, and that's more or less everything I need. I walk everything. I look at the big booths. If I see something to buy, like I buy. Like I only really need a day inside.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with panels because normally panels are too difficult and take too much time to get into.
Yeah.
And then they're on YouTube the next day.
Yeah. I like to sit in there when I'm tired. Because you got air conditioning and you just sit.
Sure, yeah, you go to like a room 27C, and like it's half full because nobody knows who's on the panel, and it's a subject.
I don't know. My favorite thing was to head on over to the Omni Hotel about midday and just watch the Hall H recap.
Oh.
Because it's like delayed by like 30 minutes, so you can just sit there.
Wow.
They just show it.
Oh,
They
wow.
They don't show the trailers. Yeah, they cut the thing that you actually want to see, but they're online now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Comic-Con could make so much money by doing the internet thing, like they should have done during the pandemic, and it just was really stupid that they didn't. Like, $50 per person for a weekend pass to just watch the panels and get all access?
Yeah.
So much money.
Yeah.
That
they
they were
make
just like,
tons.
oh, we don't want that money.
That's really
Okay.
dumb, yeah.
The
just like-
concept,
Stupid?
the theory that was kind of going around, like looking at the convention and everything, was this was a very like Roger Corman's Fantastic Four version of a Comic-Con. And for everyone else who isn't Leland and Scott, it was done just to keep the rights.
Gotcha.
There's no real effort in making the convention like a worthwhile experience.
Well, yeah, you said it was like LA Comic-Con, and I think that's the shittiest con in the world.
Oh.
Well, I say
okay.
LA
Yeah.
Comic-Con like 3-4 years ago.
Sure, you can give them that 3-4 years. I'm not.
I still hate that convention center. If they
That
move
doesn't
convention
help.
centers, I think
Yeah.
I think it would certainly be better because there's everything
okay.
outside that convention center is a fucking nightmare to deal with.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Oh, yeah.
LA
Parking,
Convention Center is
hotels.
like the worst convention center in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
And fuck all. The LA Convention Center is right next to the Staples Center. So
Yeah.
if something is
Yeah.
happening at the Staples Center,
It's
just fucking just
Wait,
leave.
do you mean
Don't bother.
the .com?
Oh, the crypto.com.
The crypto.com center.
Because they changed
yeah.
it.
What?
It got bought out.
Crypto.com
Crypto.
paid $200 million
Jeez.
to buy the Staples Center and rename it the Crypto.com Center.
Just keep it the Staples Center and own it. Like, no one's
Just-
going to care.
Or just call it the Crypto Center. Get rid of the .com.
I always
yeah,
thought it was
Crypto
called the
Center actually
Staples
kinda
Center
sounds
because
cool.
Staples.
Crypto Center sounds cool. Like,
But that's what everyone will call it, the crypto. Like, I mean, that's what
Yeah.
it'll get turned
Yeah.
into. But
yo, crypto?
But
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
say
that's
on
cool.
the side of it, the crypto.com center. And you're just going to be like,
Yeah.
you guys are fucking stupid.
Yeah, that
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
call it the
tied.
Crypto Center. Like,
I'm not tied to Staples Center. Who the
No,
fuck
but
shops
it's been
at
that way for
Staples?
so long.
Yeah, is that why
Yeah, it's
it's
just-
called Staples Center? Is
Yeah,
Yes,
because
Staples
Staples,
bought it.
the company, bought it.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
that's why
that's-
it's
that's
I
why
Staples
thought that was
Center.
a stupid thing I was just saying. I was waiting for someone to call me out, and I was not wrong.
I mean,
Not son.
I assumed it was,
Sorry.
but I also just assumed that Staples didn't have that much money.
yeah, that's what I thought
They don't
too.
anymore.
They don't anymore.
anymore. Have you seen the absolutely batshit insane, like kind of a convention that Staples had to reveal their new logo?
No, I don't even know what
But
their
it
logo
sounds stupid.
is.
Like there, well, it was said Staples and there's like a staple in it. I don't know, some bullshit. Anyway, this has happened like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, where they changed the logo for Staples.
What is this?
And they had like an auditorium filled with people. You assume Staples employees. Like, here comes the new logo.
Paid people.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what music they played, but in my head they played.
Final countdown.
I was gonna say the song that they used for the introducing the Bulls in the 90s.
I don't even remember what that was.
It doesn't
This
matter.
It's
is
all
the
jock
fucking
jams to
logo.
me.
That's all it is. It's just
Yes,
Staples
that's the new logo.
with a fucking
They-
staple. You weren't kidding.
Yes. They just put a staple next to Staples, and that's their new logo.
That's so stupid.
I could have been
Well, they're
more
not called
creative than
staplers,
this.
guys. Duh.
Remember when Jack Murphy became the
Stupid.
Q?
Yeah.
Like,
It's so
do you
stupid.
call it the Q now, or do you still call it the Jack Murphy?
No, I
I don't
was
even know
on.
what that is.
Jack Murphy Stadium, Steph.
The Q. The
Qualcomm.
Qualcomm Stadium.
Qualcomm Stadium.
Oh, I always called it
Qualcomm
Qualcomm.
used to be called Jack
The-
Murphy Stadium when you were 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they blew it the fuck up to rebuild it as the Qualcomm. Yeah.
Aren't they
No,
changing it
I don't think
again?
they- I don't
That's
think
what I
they
was
blew
told.
it
Yeah,
up.
I've only
No,
known
I-
that.
No,
they-
they like
they-
built around it. They made it
They
bigger.
set dynamite along the
Oh
edges.
yeah, it's gone. It's not there anymore.
Really?
Well, now no, yes, the new sports
Is it just a large
auditorium
parking lot?
is like
Is it building?
maybe half built.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is maybe
Wait,
like
are
half
they
built
building
now.
something new down there?
Yeah, they're building a new stadium.
I
down there.
remember they were trying to
Same
keep
spot.
the wall. There was like a whole like
it's-
thing that they were trying to keep the wall where it has like the crowd. You know how there's like that what is it called? A mural of like the crowd.
Oh, that ugly thing you can see from the 8, and you always kind of go,
Yeah,
"What the fuck
they
is
wanted to
that?"
keep that. There was a
That's
save the there was a save the Qualcomm mural thing that was going on.
Change.org.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
how
it all got leveled.
Oh,
Also, Steph, Petco Park.
oh yeah.
No, be that one I get. No, it wasn't that I didn't know it was Staples. I just didn't think about it. Because I
Yeah.
just didn't care.
But they're all named after companies.
No, I
now.
understand how
There's only
it
like
works.
3
but, like,
left that have a person's name or like.
Like the mattress firm.
Oh yeah, mattress firm. The mattress firm amphitheater. Is it amphitheater?
Yeah.
Mattress firm.
serious?
Yeah, that's the one year.
Wait, isn't that the old name?
No, it was Cox.
It-
Was it
no,
Cox?
it was Coors.
Coors
It
Amphitheater.
was Coors.
Now it's mattress
was-
firm.
But I think isn't it a new one now? Doesn't it have a different name
No,
now?
I thought it was mattress firm.
It might
It
still
wa-
be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought when we looked it up for Kiss, I saw a new name.
Anyway, I'm going to
I wouldn't be
transition.
surprised if it's different.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan,
Yes.
I watched Cowboy Bebop.
Ooh, what'd you
How far
think?
did you get?
Well, we watched the one.
Okay.
Are you gonna
Okay.
stop there?
No, me and Scott discussed it at lunch today. We were like,
It's
we'll
fine.
watch another,
Yeah.
but we're also not. We're okay if we don't.
Tentatively. You're
Yeah.
tentatively
Again,
interested.
Again, going into it with no knowledge of the anime, you'll be fine.
Like, I didn't dislike it. There was a lot of positives.
Yeah.
The positives, I really liked how it was shot.
Yes.
Like
It's
I
really
like
really
that.
good.
well.
Like you know what it was, it looked real pretty. Everything was in focus. The effects, people spent money. Like I was ooh, there's just so much money being thrown at this. I don't know if perhaps when was the anime made? Was it from the 80s?
Late 90s.
98.
Oh, ooh, okay. I thought this was like one of those older ones. No.
I mean,
okay, but when I'm thinking like Akira kind of time period. That's
that was 87.
Yeah, that's old as fuck.
That's
compared
87?
To this, but,
Wow.
I guess my thought process
88.
on oh well, fuck you. You're all wrong. I think my thought process on was it like, I've seen stuff that either they ripped off or it's ripped off enough of it that I'm like, I know this story. Like, it didn't do anything new for me. Like, I was like, as a bounty hunter has a troubled past. Oh, the woman might still be alive. Oh, the bad guy, he faked his death. He has a partner he doesn't get along with. Oh, here comes that new girl. Yeah, okay. I got you.
Yeah, like I said, like, for me as a huge fan of Cowboy Bebop, I have to remove all the knowledge of the anime from the live action because it is I'm not going to go so far as saying it's a CW rendering of Cowboy Bebop. It is more like a sci-fi
Netflix
rendering of Cowboy Bebop.
I was talking to
I thought everybody was good in it.
No, everyone acts their asses off. Everyone's fantastic.
Yeah.
They are just not the characters that they say they are.
Good. I was talking to my old roommate yesterday about it, and we were talking like one of the kind of the biggest issues is you took 24 episodes
And
Yes.
crammed.
26,
and you
26.
crammed pretty much everyone's story arc that goes across 24 episodes into like 9 or however
Yeah.
That's a lot of
long
cramming.
this series is. So like everyone's story is super like packed in, and so they have to we were talking about I think last week like it's lost all subtlety. They put
zero
in
subtlety.
Jet's kid, which just bugs me.
Not a thing. Not a thing at all in the anime.
It bugged me so much. The first time they mentioned it, he's like, I gotta go see my daughter. I'm like,
Yeah, I fucking hated it so much.
and it amounts to fucking like nothing. Like you could have come up with another reason for him to be involved at the end, maybe
Yeah.
because his friends are in trouble. Like,
Yeah. But really quick, Mustafa Shakir fucking kills it as Jet. He
was
is
good.
he is Jet Black. Like that
yeah, he was. I feel second to maybe tied with John Cho, embodying the character. Fuck it, I'm gonna put him up top. Better than John Cho's interpretation of Spike Spiegel. His version of Jet felt so pitch perfect, especially especially when they were talking about like all the jazz stuff, and it kind of went back to kind of old noir detective stuff. That was perfect,
4,
Jet.
Leland. So that's why.
Oh,
but Mustafa Shakir, black dude,
forgot about that
plays Jet perfectly. Granted, he's not actually Jet, but he plays Jet perfectly.
So, like, did they do it for the fans? And are the fans mad?
Yes, fans fucking hate it.
Yeah. I've been saying that phrase a
telling you,
lot lately with a lot of things.
I told Anthony this yesterday. Me and Anthony played Overwatch yesterday for a while. We did okay. I think we're both a little rusty.
Maybe you are.
Okay, I'll take. It was all me. I did it all. I'm the one that caused us to lose those 4 matches.
I'm just sipping the tea.
Yeah, I can see
God.
you sipping the tea like a bitch.
Ooh.
Anyway, I got the pinky fuck you. Ain't nothing wrong until you get the pinky fuck you. But like I had a customer come into the weekend who this guy he's like in his mid to late 60s. He's a weirdo. Like he's one of our more annoying customers. He like I can't describe him. He's just crazy and kooky. And he came in, he was just like he didn't really ask me if I watched Cowboy Bebop. He just kind of was like, I watched that Cowboy Bebop thing. I was like, oh, right on. And I went to say like, oh, I hear it. And he goes, it was so good. I haven't liked a show that good in a long time. He goes, it's just like watching the anime. Grabbed his books and fucked off like a cloud. Just, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to bring that up on Tuesday because I have no frame of reference.
I would love to talk
but
to
the internet
who,
has said nay to all that.
Yeah, I would love to talk to somebody who is a fan of the anime and the show, like, to a comparative degree.
Like if you look at everything, if you watch the live action show on mute, it looks fucking fantastic. Like the dedication that they put towards all the sets to make it look exactly like the sets in the anime.
I'll give you mostly.
For the most part,
the Bebop is perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Bebop is perfect. Everything on the outside doesn't look great. But I mean, like,
the aesthetic was a little
finish,
too 70s for me.
The ship was dirty.
It's supposed to be.
That's the Bebop.
Yeah, it's the Millennium Falcon but bigger. Like it's a busted ship.
I get it.
It's a big old ship only 2 dudes live on. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I'm one of those people like you in the future. Why does it gotta be so dirty? I don't like dirty future.
Oh, because it's a dystopian future. That's why.
Oh, well, they didn't tell me that, so I don't know.
The moon
exploded.
Huh?
The moon exploded.
Well, it doesn't tell me that.
It will tell you that.
Sure, yeah. But if you're going to tell me that the moon exploded in a dystopian future, I feel that should be in the first episode.
But it's not relevant. I mean, it's not relevant to the story.
I know. Yeah. I you say it's not relevant, but I did question the universe. I was like, why is TJ now a floating planet? I don't know. But you know what I don't want to do? Still go to TJ.
That's the thing that always surprised me, that like of all of the like mentioned areas and like the transplanted like cities that got colonized, TJ, like how strong was TJ when they started space exploring? That it lived, then there's no Paris.
Episode 1 of Cowboy Bebop the anime takes place in TJ, which it's basically you see the first episode of the anime in the live action. They just do almost, it's not 1-to-1, but they follow the same sort of story.
Fair enough.
Now that episode of Cowboy Bebop is called Asteroid Blues because TJ is an asteroid.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not Mars, but still, they took TJ, a reputable, like, poor town, and they decided, you know what? We need TJ too. We got to take this up to space. Like, why didn't
I believe it?
why didn't a Mexico slum just like no one wants to touch that? They just go off and they make Baja, they make Mexico City on an asteroid. Like they do all those other things. It's crazy to me, and it's funny to me that they're like, oh, let's spend an insane amount of money and let's make another TJ.
But I mean, also Earth in this future is it's just the trashiest planet.
Wow. It is. Earth is the new real life TJ.
But think about that. Earth is so bad. TJ left.
Fair.
But who paid for it? Who paid for TJ to be colonized, like to colonize a fucking
Americans? Because the Americans cartel pay so much money in TJ, they just took that money and went to space.
I'd buy that. Yeah, sure. I did watch on the flip side of Leland. I watched the Wheel of Time episodes, the 4 that are currently out.
I need to get around to that.
My dad really liked episode 2. I got a special phone call to say I liked episode 2, and I now remember where that lady's from. And I was like, you mean the lead lady that I listed off her entire IMDb? And he was like, yes, but I didn't know the things you said.
Oh, Steph, the main character in Wheel of Time is the lady from Gone Girl.
The blonde chick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the main
but
one?
she got dark hair.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, the crazy one.
Oh! She's also in that one other...
I Care a Lot. I Care a Lot. Yes.
Yeah. She's a Bond girl. She's been around for
a very
good
long
while.
time.
She's great.
Yeah.
She's from.
But he was just so funny. Like, he's just like, oh, she was that lady with Tom Cruise and Jack Reacher. I'm like, that's your pull? I was like, okay, sure. Yeah, no, it's good. I liked the first episode.
Cool.
I haven't watched any more, though, but I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 4 out now. I think they come out every Friday. I'm into it. Yeah, it is some
I need to do
some
that.
D&D ass fantasy.
I told you, it's fantasy as fuck.
It's high fantasy.
Yeah. Like I was worried it was going to be like, oh, this is like Game of Thrones or this is like Lord of the Rings, like low fantasy stuff. And like at that point, you just might as well just be a fucking historical drama to me. Like put in some goddamn magic and get me interested.
Yes, if it's fantasy,
You
put
think
magic
Lord
in,
of the
please.
Rings is low fantasy?
I think of the bar of middle fantasy, I think Lord of the Rings is below it.
Really? I thought Lord of the Rings was like.
You've only got
he's just wrong, Steph. Just move on.
Okay.
you've only got 2 magical characters. You've got
Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White.
Yeah, but is it like the world itself, like a fantasy world in a sense?
you've got a handful of different
Yes.
races, but like no one out there is like casting fireball. You've got Gandalf and you got
No.
Sauron,
Literally
No.
fireballs fly from people's hands in that movie.
2 people.
Still 2 people?
But that makes it a low magic setting. Like
Okay.
there's one magical item in the whole thing. If we were playing D&D, you would be mad.
All right.
Also, Leland, the next thing you should watch is Arcane. Arcane League of Legends. You should watch that.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. I saw someone, Jonathan on Facebook was like, you guys got to talk about Arcane. I was like, sir, I don't know what that is.
I feel like
That's
you
why you
would,
got to watch
yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
need-
What's
you
it
don't
on?
need-
Netflix.
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix. You don't need any knowledge of what Arcane or League of Legends is. Just watch
It'll
it.
explain everything to you.
It's
Is
a
this
good
the
show
based
in
on
its
the
own
game?
right.
It's like an
Sorry.
It has-
origin.
It has characters from the game, it's just showing their origins, but it generally has nothing to do with the game. I fucking hate the game. I'm not going to play that game ever. But I love
He'll
that
play
show
every
so
version
much.
of it, but he won't play the original game.
Yes, I will play I'll play a spin-off
Every
of that
spin-off
game, but
he's
not that
into.
game.
Respect.
I mean,
Yeah, but it's a good show in its own right.
I
Like,
enjoyed it. Well, I didn't finish it. I'm still on episode 4, but I watched it.
Yeah, I haven't watched the last 2 episodes yet.
I don't know. We
2 or
finished The
3.
Circle this week, so,
Yeah.
you know.
The fucking art is sick.
So now it's time for you to watch something good.
Yeah. What do you say, champ?
Man,
Okay.
I keep looking at that email about the freaking that one game show that they're looking for people for, and I was just like, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Because you have to lie to people's faces?
Yeah, and I don't know what concept they mean either. I just know it's about betrayal and trust, and I was like, I don't know how this will play out.
That's how most people go into game shows not knowing what the fuck they're about to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt
Just
to
do it,
just
Steph.
apply.
No.
just do it. If you're the first one out, so what? You were on the show.
That's also true.
True. And depending on the show, they'll set you up in a hotel for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I
who
had-
knows?
I-
Be an experience.
Sorry, Leland, go first.
No, I had a friend who was just on a game show. Due to things cannot tell me
Yeah.
whether
Okay.
they won
Or
or,
whether-
anything
yeah.
like that. I have a sneaking suspicion they did very well.
Ooh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
they've been carrying themselves in a different way.
They've been strutting a little bit.
I'm just like, I think when that thing airs in about a year from now,
Yeah.
you might buy a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just apply. If you get in, you get in. That's fantastic. You're the first one out. You know what? People are like, remember that one girl in the first episode? Yeah, I really liked her. Too bad she's gone. You know, like you're gonna have
Boom,
people saying
reunion
that.
show.
I think Steph would be great on The Circle, and here's why. Because I question myself. I said to Scott, like, I think I would be the most boring person to watch because I'm not want to entertain. Like, you put me in a room by myself where I have no one to talk to, I ain't going to talk to myself. I feel Steph would.
I do.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I,
can
feel
imagine-
Steph would be like, I'm going to go over here today to make content. I'm going to play with this piece of paper for the next hour, you know. And I just don't think I'm into that. I'll be just sitting there staring at the wall.
I can imagine they'd be like, it's lunchtime for the circle guests. Everyone's having a great time. You cut to Steph just dancing, eating her food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, mac
They
and
cut to me. I'll just be
cheese.
sitting there going like, "Why can't I have my phone?"
Oh, Steph can 100% talk to a wall.
Oh yeah, I could.
There's sometimes in my very long commute back and forth, from my parents' house to work or whatever, that Steph would be talking, and I would just put myself on mute.
You're so rude. You're so
I've
rude.
done that to people for
And
sure.
she never knew.
Yeah, that's
As-
also true.
Look at her reaction. She
Yeah.
never knew.
There have been times where the call full on dropped and I kept the conversation going and I got a call back from Jordan saying that the call dropped. And I was like, I
About
didn't
20
know.
minutes ago.
I had no clue. What was the last thing I said? And he's like, I honestly don't remember. And I was like, I don't know what I told you then.
I do that with customers sometimes. I'll just put the phone down. I'll do the thing, and I'll pick up like, and I'll just put it down, finish what I'm doing. Because sometimes they just, they just prattle.
Yeah,
on.
they just talk.
Like, I don't need all that information.
Yeah.
Ask me the question, and you will receive an answer, and then we can be done.
Dude, that's how I
An
feel.
old buddy who was like that, just fucking talk and talk and talk.
Yeah,
That's
like I don't need to know the journey.
Yeah, no, that's how it is on the
Pop in
phone
with a,
too
yep.
for me. I kind of wait for keywords. Last time I messed up because I think I already said this on the podcast, but I really had to sneeze and I already did my greeting and I didn't have enough time to say like, excuse me, like I have to sneeze, and they kept going about what they wanted and I was just waiting for keywords so I can press where they need to go and transfer them off. So it ended up me sneezing on the phone and then hanging up. And then I don't think they ever called
you hung
back.
up on them?
Yeah, like because I was already
This call's
holding the
ruined.
button and it just went, push, and then I just clicked. Oh well, it was a funny story, but it's fine.
Turns out that person just really wants someone to vent to, and that that was it. Like, oh, guess this is done. They went about their day, just like, okay, yeah.
Oh word.
Sometimes that's all
I
they need.
unloaded.
Sometimes that's all they need. They just need to say everything, and then they're lightened.
Or they realize what they need to do throughout talking to themselves.
My God, I feel like it takes so long for them to just tell me what they want. What department do you need? That's all I need to know. I just want to know what department you need. I can't.
And in
Yeah.
a small way, Steph, you now understand what it's like to be your friend.
Hey, rude. No, but going back to the talking to the wall, I remember I once had a prank caller call me, and I stayed on the phone with them. And I talked, and I kept talking, and you know what? They hung up.
Take that.
Like, they just started talking to me, and I will sit there and I will talk. I won't, offer information that personal information, but I'll sit there and I'll talk to you. And then,
Steph,
Lady-
when you get older, like when you in your 60s or 70s,
Yeah.
don't be those statistic old people that fall for tricks because, I had someone to talk to when they called
oh,
me.
no,
I gave them all
no,
my
no.
info. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
no,
don't
God,
do that.
no, no.
Yeah, Steph, instead of doing that, talking to a random stranger on the phone, just go to my grave and talk to it when you're 60.
Rude.
I imagine they've got their bit. They're so excited to prank call somebody. They get Steph.
Yeah.
And it just goes on and it goes on. And if, at some point they're like, "Lady, this was all just a joke. It's not fun anymore."
No, that's why. It was like, it was
We're
funny
gonna
to
go.
call
I
me
gotta go.
until I wanted, I was just going on. Like, they were asking me stuff, and I guess they were trying to be annoying.
Do you remember what they were saying?
No, but I'm pretty sure it was someone this was in high school. It was just, they called me, they kept talking, and it was just like, I just kept talking with them, and eventually, they hung up. And I was fine with that. It's like, I don't give a shit. I'll talk to you if you want to talk.
And Steph went about her day.
Yeah.
Unfazed.
Yeah.
All right, I want to bring something up. I threw it into our chat earlier because I saw it on Instagram, and this is apparently a real thing, and it seemed interesting. So apparently, some robotics company in Russia, the mother Russia, will pay $200,000 for your likeness to put onto a robot, and they own that likeness forever. Now, Leland.
I was looking up your thing so I could have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
And whatever Stephanie sent next, but a fucking barbecue sandwich popped up.
Barbecue sandwich.
See, I went to go look at it too, then I saw something else that just I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That's just
What sandwich?
So, question: would you sell your likeness to a Russian bot for $200,000?
Absolutely. And I'll tell you why. Now, picture this. 3 generations from now, my great, I don't know how many greats this is, grand nephew, child.
You said 3 generations from now?
I don't know how long that is.
That's just like your great grandchild.
Well, there we go. That one. I'm long gone. And they're like, I really want to know what my great uncle, granddad.
Oh, now
whatever.
it's not his kid.
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh my god!
I just wanted.
They don't
I've heard
know?
of this man. I've heard of this man, Jordan Pollock.
Is
I
this
just don't know
a
what he looks
mystery? Like nobody knows who the father of
What
this
he wants
of
to
this
look
family
like,
is?
or what he sounds like? Because are you?
No one knows what I look like, what I sound like. It's 2 generations, 3 generations from now. I'm dust in a cannon fodder somewhere.
So are we assuming the internet doesn't exist anymore?
We don't know what happens in 2 or 3 generations. We could be in Cowboy Bebop world. We could be flying through Mars and Ganymede and other.
They were not
planet
watching Twitch
and
channels.
stars.
No.
Is it gonna be like, dude? It's your boy Jordan. Blah 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 blah.
That's not at all what my intro is.
I know.
It's hi, hello, it's me, your boy Jordan
Damn
the
it,
Bear.
that's what it is.
How did you forget?
I don't know. I was thinking too hard, and then I fucked up.
Anyway, all record of me is gone for some reason, but the one thing of me that still exists is my face on a robot from iRobot, and I hope that is the one that kills a man and Will Smith has to track down and have this whole Asimov deliberation.
I was waiting for this
thing
story
with.
to get funny.
Yeah, but there's like, but what would you say? Like, is it everything you say, or is it just like a phrase or
No,
catchphrase?
it's just my likeness. It doesn't
Yeah.
know who I am.
Yeah, but when it says it owns your likeness, what does that entail to you, though? Like, how does that affect you on a daily?
It can use your face for whatever it wants forever.
right?
Yeah,
but
I don't
like-
care. I'm dead.
No, but I mean, like, let's say they do it today.
Yes.
How does it affect your day-to-day life on the internet? Does that mean you
have
can't do
$200,000
this
in your
show
pocket.
anymore?
For instance, you have $200,000 in your pocket because you sold them your likeness. Tomorrow, you see an internet ad for
Olives.
herpes, and it's your face.
Honestly, I hope they use my likeness for so much robot porn. Just because I would like to have that Russian clout.
I feel like if you had
Is it
robot
200,000 American or is it 200,000 rubles?
American.
Because that's a big difference.
American.
it had the
I only
dollar
accept
sign.
American.
I feel like robot porn would just have robots. You wouldn't put a human face on it.
Unless they
Fine,
decide to
Android
do it.
porn.
Okay, well that's
Think about
different.
Does robot
Think
porn?
about
Do
it.
they get
Yeah.
excited about like nuts and bolts? Because robots.
Yes.
Clearly, you haven't read the hit novel
Oh god.
RoboCock.
No, I never read this
Callback
because you were
from
supposed
the
to do.
fourth episode
You were supposed to
of
do
LoRC.
a live reading, and it never happened.
It's one of the many things we said we're gonna do, and we just never did.
Yeah.
You mean everything we say we're gonna do?
Yeah,
and we
I
don't?
still have something on my desktop called ad number 1, and we never went over it.
Which one was that? Oh,
No, we did do it. We
Honey
did
Bear
do
ad?
that live.
yes, we did do one.
We did record that one.
Oh, never mind. It was
Yeah.
November 23rd last year. Okay, never mind.
Oh no, because I rewrote
Yeah, you
it.
rewrote it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, guys, you know what? Like this week in real time, I think is our 5-year anniversary.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing the Facebook memories
Oh,
Of,
that's cute.
of like, oh, we already recorded. I saw the one of me editing, kind of like promoting, hey, we've got something coming up. I haven't seen the one of sharing the post. So the post,
Yeah.
we're not like a year
yeah.
to the post, but
Yeah.
somewhere in like this week, we are like a 5-year anniversary.
Oh, that's
for
cool.
the podcast.
I actually saw recently of the picture that we took with Flobo.
Oh, yeah, there have been like those popping up.
The fuck's Flobo?
Flobo is a buddy of
Boys.
mine who was on the podcast. He's a comedian and a writer and wrestling
Black man.
enthusiast.
Yes.
He's a black guy.
Okay.
Flobito.com.
Don't give a shit. I didn't know who he was.
Well, you didn't seem
I
to be
wasn't
interested
there. So
an hour
clearly
ago.
it was during one of the lost episodes.
Oh, during the dark ages of the podcast when Leland wasn't
well, I
around?
wasn't going to say that because that sounds racist.
During the African American days of the podcast?
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, that's why he wasn't there.
Leland's like, too many black people in this podcast.
Oh God, will you stop it? This shit is going to be on the internet.
How is that book on racism you've been listening to?
You know what? I moved on to a different one. I've listened to
Another
two
book on
now.
racism?
It's got to deal with racism because it's written by a black woman. But I'm listening to a lot of things that are changing my views.
So
on
how
life.
good at racism are you now?
I
The
don't.
best.
I'm the best. Excuse
I mean,
me. What?
I
I'm the
guess
best
if you
at it.
really wanted me to be an asshole, I now know what to really say. I guess. I don't know. I mean,
Turns out, just the N word.
That's all it took. I thought it'd be so much harder than that.
I did find it very interesting. The wheels were turning because I didn't understand the question. It wasn't because I was thinking about what racist thing to say, Scott. What I did find interesting, though, is the degree of the difference between the two authors. Both
Yeah.
strong black women having different points of view. One woman in her book would not say the N-word, and the other woman was all about it.
Oh man.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I thought that was interesting because I feel that's where they grew up. The one woman grew up in the middle of America in Omaha, Nebraska, and the other woman is from Jersey. And I was like, oh, well, in Jersey, I'm pretty sure it said quite a lot there. So
And not by black
you know.
people.
no, but she is black, so I feel that she
Yeah,
has
yeah.
more of an opinion about it. But no, it's been interesting.
Oh yeah, like
I'm enjoying my audiobook journey of different things.
yeah.
Right on.
I've really been thinking about getting a subscription to Audible just because I want to start listening to books again. Because I'm not reading anything, I can't get myself to do it. But I want to. I'm close.
I was disappointed. Some of the books that I would like to listen to are not read by the author that wrote it. I'm like,
So it's kind of
nah,
like
I don't
yeah.
want to hear that if it isn't read by the person who wrote it. Like, I'm just not interested in
Or like
hearing
someone else who's
else's
good at
voice.
reading.
That's fair.
No, it's not about that. But like, lack for a better example, if like Patrick Stewart tells an autobiography, and if it's not written by or read by Patrick Stewart, then what the fuck am I
Yeah.
there for?
Well, what if Patrick Stewart reads Hamlet? Would you listen to that?
Well, yes, but that's not what this is about. I've been doing
Yeah.
autobiographies, and I'm just kind of like, I want to hear by the
Okay.
person.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's an autobiography. It's
Yeah.
weird. That's
I just thought you were reading books about like history
No,
It's like-
no,
that
they're
focused on
autobiographies.
racism.
An
I didn't know they were
autobiography
autobiographies.
of Jordan
You
Pollock.
never mentioned that part.
Read by Steph. Wait,
It's
what?
Not, it's not important. To the story.
Oh
I
my
just
god, I want that. I want Jordan's autobiography
read by
read by Stephanie.
Oh yeah, no.
That'd be fucking great. Leland, would you sell your face then? $200,000 in your pocket,
200,000.
and they're just going to use your face for whatever thing they possibly could want. They could put it on a real robot. They could put it in internet ads.
You could be on an
They-
olive
you could-
ad.
You can star in a movie, and it doesn't matter.
It'll all be Russian shit, so I really wouldn't see it for the most part. I would think.
It's true.
I mean,
Dude,
dash cams
what
are
if you
pretty
become
popular out here.
famous among the Russians?
I'm
You'll
good.
be Russian famous. You'll be,
I mean,
you'll be
who's to
so
say
famous.
It's like
We
regular
aren't
famous,
all-
but faster.
Yeah, who to say we aren't already Russian famous? We don't know what the fuck goes on over there.
God, I wish they would tell
It's
me.
true. It's true.
I don't know. I mean,
I wouldn't move there, but like
Yeah.
I'd lean towards it a little.
Look, we have sampled the foods of Russia
no,
2
no.
podcasts
you,
ago.
you have sampled the foods of Russia. We sampled things we can get here just squeezed.
Yeah, but it all came from a Russian factory,
Yes, that's
probably.
I get it. I'm just saying.
Russian or Chinese factory.
One of those.
First one, then the other.
Yeah.
They're right on
Look,
the border.
Little known fact about this podcast: Vladimir Putin maybe listens.
Hi, NSA. We're not trying to be bad. Please don't flag us. We're making
I
jokes.
love the concept. I love the concept of like I love the bit of just saying
That
maybe this famous person listens.
be interesting if someone famous. I brought it up to Scott a couple weeks ago. Like, I wonder if we've shot people in Red Dead that have been super famous, but they don't put their name on there because we'd never know.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I just think that would be really interesting. Like, who did we kill today? Oh, Nick Cage. Oh, all right. Yeah, that was cool.
You know who might be a big fan of this podcast? Brad Pitt. Good.
It could happen.
Yeah.
Could
It
be.
could.
Listen, prove me wrong.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Sorry, you go.
You know what? I'll save this for Knights. Never mind.
All right, Steph, would you sell your likeness for $200,000
I mean,
for the Russians to do whatever they want with it?
She's already writing the contract as we speak.
She's trying to get into reality TV. She's no cares for her likeness.
Oh my God, Steph, you'll be so much more famous if you got onto that show and they're like, "Oh, you want to sell your likeness to us? We'll give you all the money." It's girl from Trader Show.
girl from... That's just going to be my name, Girl from Trader Show. Oh, yeah, you're that girl. You're the Trader girl. Wait, what? My name's Steph. I have a name.
Yes, Steph, yeah. You're the favorite here.
Say the thing.
I don't
Say
have-
your catchphrase.
I have robot with face on it.
Like, it's just my face, right? Like, they just...
Your likeness.
My likeness.
It's
So,
your likeness.
yes, your everything. Your body shape, your face. Like, they can make a clone of you.
I have poster on wall of you. You're
Well,
shirtless,
they
says
can't make
stuck
a
across the
clone of you.
stomach.
Are they taking my DNA?
No, not a biological clone, but they could
Okay.
essentially like
make me?
a perfect Leland replica.
Yeah,
Like you
but
go
why
you,
would
you,
they?
you go to Madame Tussauds and
Whatever
you
they
see
want.
a Leland wax sculpture, but it's a robot.
Oh, I'm gonna touch it.
Where?
Oh, you know where?
This also makes
interesting,
your likeness a commodity, which means they could then sell it off without
I don't know.
your say so and everything. Just like the music rights conversation we had in the beginning.
That sounds
Look,
interesting.
how bad could
Yeah, I'm
it
like
be
trying to
if
wonder
some-
what things like. I don't know.
like, ooh, my face is on an ad that says "I love herpes." You know, like
Yeah, like the worst they could really do is like
Communism.
put you into a bunch of like porns. They could
Fine with
like
it.
make you real like embarrassing commercials like we're saying about like the herpes and stuff. Like they could make you totally seem like a bad person. Like
Is
they
it
could do an entire campaign about why America is awful and use your face.
Is it like?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I was like, is it like a
you
deep
changed
fake
your mind?
essentially, but you're
No,
getting
I
paid for
wasn't
this?
sold on it.
Yes.
So it's like deep fake.
Yeah,
but they're
because
paying
the deep
you.
fake technology exists, that's why they can just do anything. They can put any person in front of the camera and act out whatever, and they can put your face on it, and legally they own that face.
yeah. But think of it this way. You could be the face of Morgan Freeman and Bruce Almighty. And also Morgan Freeman, he might listen to this podcast.
Can there be like an agreement of what
He
my
might be a
face
big fan.
doesn't go on?
No.
Dang it.
He just like the earlier work was.
So I feel like the only difference would be at one way I'm actually
He wants to
getting
be
paid
on, but he's too embarrassed
like
to ask.
legitly for it. But
200 grand's a pretty good chunk of change.
yeah.
Yeah. Think of how many problems I was fixing in your life, Steph.
Fix a
Yeah,
lot.
$200,000 right
That's a
now.
lot.
Fix so many problems.
So many problems.
I'd finally get that help I need.
It would fix all my problems and others and my friends.
I'd get
finally
that
get that surgery I need.
life-saving...
Yeah.
All right, I quit. I give up on that joke.
I feel like
I'm not gonna say that joke.
You guys are fucking assholes.
yeah.
I love Morgan Freeman.
I do too.
Look,
Chad
when
is
I
busting,
read the voice
Leland's
of
nuts.
God in any kind of form or comics or anything, it's either Morgan Freeman or Whoopi Goldberg. Those are my God voices.
Really? It's my God voices. I could see more.
Oh,
That
I
or
would
Sam
love
Jackson,
to know
because
this.
sometimes I need a lot of motherfuckers in my life.
Everybody needs a lot of motherfuckers sometime.
I'm real on the fence about selling my likeness. Because on one hand, I would really like 200 grand.
I would too, but like, I would also want to know what my face is on. Like, do they give me a list, or I'll just never know?
No,
You'll never know.
Probably
they
never
don't have
know.
to tell you. They don't have to tell you anything.
And there's the thing is that's where I'm having my problem with. Like, if I didn't know, probably okay with it because I'm never going to go to Russia. I don't care what goes on over there unless it affects the world, you know. But like,
I don't know.
I also don't want to be the. I don't want to be the strangely enough, I don't want to be the face of, say, a murderer, or you know, deep fake raping someone.
Yeah, that's
that would
the
be
part that
real
I don't
bad.
like. I don't like the fact that like it can.
They put you in a snuff film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that can already like. That's why it goes back to the like. Someone could probably already do that, right? Like if they wanted to.
Yeah, but
Right,
it's
yeah.
just you're
Sue that
getting
person.
It's just you're getting paid for it. But then like I don't know.
There's like at least 100 episodes of our faces on
Yeah.
on the internet.
Jen has literally made us in the dinosaurs. It's out there.
That's true.
Okay, well here I'm going to change the I'm
Okay.
going to change the dynamic of the question though.
Okay.
Yes.
$500,000.
Still a yes from me.
Well, we know you're a yes.
That's because you do anything for money.
I just feel like
Oh
Sell
yeah.
out.
Oh my god, yeah.
I just wonder because I feel like somehow I don't know. The curiosity is also there if like you just became that person of like someone sees you out and about and they're just like, "Hey, you're that person," and then they tell you what you're on, and then I don't know if I want to know what I'm on. I also don't want to be confused. Like,
I'm more a yes than a no.
but like, how do you explain that? Like, hey, Steph, I saw you doing this. Yeah, no, that wasn't actually me. I got my money. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, it could easily play it off. Oh my gosh, I just found my doppelganger.
Ooh. I have a Russian twin. Everybody has a Russian twin.
There's a black Russian person? You know, like
okay, what if it only stays in Russia? Like, we'll never know.
what happens in
Like,
Russia
yeah,
stays in
it just
Russia.
stays in Russia.
No promise.
Then
that's okay.
internet
I have even
exists.
less issues.
No, I
The
know,
internet
but then
exists.
like,
Yeah, but does it exist over there? I mean, I don't...
Yeah, it does.
Yes, Russian hackers are some of the best hackers in the world.
I
They
know
love
they're
the
listening
internet.
right now.
I was just kind
We
of
love you.
because I was like thinking like, what if it only stayed in Russia and for some reason it was like
Like, you were never
filtered
aware
out
of anything
that like
happens.
if you tried to share it to someone like not in Russia, it will
There's
just
a
like
specific
there's
step
like a
filter.
blur that just doesn't allow them to see your face. Like it's only for Russia and that's it. Then I would agree because it would never come out here.
Because you would never go to Russia.
Yeah, that too.
So we found out Steph has a thing against Russia.
No,
Yeah,
no,
she hates
I
Russia.
don't want to be
I'm
known for
uncomfortable
that.
with a lot of this conversation. I think we should move on. You know, it just bad things have happened. I'm a
I
good
think-
person. I don't need them to be fucking with me.
That's
I've
true.
done nothing wrong, literally.
That's true.
I think there's a very strong possibility that I would agree to this, and then anything that comes out of it, I kind of feel I may have set myself up as someone you would believe sold their identity, their face. Like if I told you guys, yo, I just made 50 grand doing like stock footage photos, and they're gonna just do whatever they want, like international stock photos, and you know, let's make it more realistic. For $1,000, I did a stock photo session, and it just like sold to around the world. Like that's believable. Now, if in 3 years you see my face next to
Hitler.
Hitler on some kind of ad or something, and they're like, Anthony, you knew Hitler? I think whatever weird circumstance.
Yeah, me and him go way back.
Yeah.
Before he did all that stuff, though.
I used to tell him he was terrible at art. That's why he hates people now.
He thought, nope, not saying that one.
I think I am a person that people would believe if I told them like, yeah, actually I did a photo shoot of stock photos. So like my face just pops up in places. So if someone saw like a weird Russian commercial with my face, I'm like, wow, you did a Russian commercial? I'm like, no, actually I sold my likeness for $200,000. So yeah, like it's not actually me. Like I think I could, I think something about me being who I am makes me believe you would believe it if I told you.
Yeah, just like Simu Liu, the Shang-Chi himself. He was a stock photo model. Yeah. There's so many pictures. It's really funny. It's really funny to see them. Yes, he's a stock photo model.
Wow.
It's really funny.
Yeah, good for him.
And like also Adam Scott, like he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his face is on a bunch of random stuff all around the world.
I don't know what wait, who am I looking up? Stock photo.
Are you looking up Simu Liu?
Yeah. The guy.
Yes, Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Simu Liu.
Oh, wow, look at him.
Liu.
He's just pointing at a laptop, smiling.
Yeah, he's in a shit ton of stock photos. That's him right in the center, yeah.
That's so cool.
Brothers gotta eat.
Hey. Yeah, I was like, everybody got to do something to get their coin.
Yeah.
I ain't going to judge
exactly. Which is why I have no issue selling my likeness for $200,000.
Like, no matter how bad the thing, like, they use it for, I think I have credibility if I say, no, that actually wasn't me. I sold my likeness because I would do that.
Exactly. Like, and again, oh, that's not me. Doppelganger. That's someone just looks like me. Cool, I have a Russian doppelganger.
That's nuts, like, right? That looks like me, but I was actually here at this point.
Dude, that's
I work with
funny.
you. You know I wasn't there.
But we wouldn't be the only 4 people to do it. There's probably hundreds of people doing
Yes.
it, for example.
Yeah.
So they may never even use our likeness.
Exactly.
Possibly.
I've always just wanted to be
also,
in a background.
Like, me and Anthony, like, we just look like...
We look alike
You're the man
anyway,
in the
so
crowd.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like, just like,
they would actually only pay us $100,000 each.
Oh. I think I'm worth more than that.
Well, because we look so much alike.
I would like to believe I just look a
in
little...
this setting, yes, but when you see us in person, not at all. Like,
Well, look, as someone that is worth 67 camels, I feel like my likeness would
that's
be a hot
callback to like
commodity.
our 25th episode.
I feel like...
Still in my Twitter bio.
You were saying, Jordan?
All right.
I feel like... yeah.
I don't remember what I was saying.
I wonder if I would
You
have
were
a
27
look.
camels or some shit. I don't know.
Like, hey,
Oh yeah, I'm worth 67 camels. I feel like my face, my likeness, would bring in a lot of money because, guys, kind of a big deal. 67 camels. Steph, you were how much? Like 32
Yeah, I was
or
not
something?
much.
Fuck out of
that
here.
was not much.
Oh, I think she was like 16.
Yeah, I was in a lot. But I would like to believe that I have this look that, like, would be wanted somewhere. You know, like, hey, look, that chick. I don't know. I get really confused. Today I went to T-Mobile and I showed this, what is it? I was like paying my mom's bill, so I showed my ID. And then as soon as I put it away, the girl was looking at me and she goes, "Oh, how long ago was your hair purple?" And in my head I was like, how the fuck did you know my hair was purple? And then she was like, "Your ID, it was purple." And then she was like looking at my hair and she's like, "Oh my god, I really like your bag." And I was like, "Oh my god, thanks." And then, yeah.
It's a hot dog.
No, it was my no, don't got that one yet. But I'm looking.
Yet.
I've been looking at stuff
Yet,
and I've
she
been
says.
adding it to my Amazon wish list.
She's threatening us with it now.
Amazon wish list. I've been posting stuff in there.
I've got
Steph, you're not allowed to buy
Christmas
anything.
presents
It's December.
for all of you.
Oh, I bought a lot of things. I have nothing else to buy.
Then bitch, you better stop.
Was it on your list? Was it on your Amazon wish
No,
list?
no, I took.
Then we have nothing to worry about
okay.
then.
All right.
Yeah, I bought a lot of stuff.
All right.
Look, it's
by the
Christmas.
way-
if I have to stop buying, so does everybody else.
Okay.
Anthony.
All of your presents are going to be late from me.
God, you're fine. So are mine.
So it's like
I
every year.
am in dire straits right now.
He'll be good.
Don't you have a good job? What's wrong with you? What's happening?
Mr. Promotion here.
I went on vacation and I have not financially recovered from it at all.
That's why you don't go on vacations.
This vacation's going to financially ruin me.
I knew that going in, but I still did it. It was a lot of fun.
You got to take vacations like me and Anthony do. You go to a friend's house for a weekend.
Yeah, little vacations. Surrounded by a lot of work.
Yeah.
And you never really rest.
That vacation was like 6 years in the making.
All right, let's get out of here.
Let's wrap this fucking shit up.
Yeah, we got to get ready for nights.
Yeah, we got to get warmed up for nights. If you have enjoyed this conversation, then please keep up with us as we do things. You can find us on all the social medias that matter. You can find us by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations. That's us. Or at LORC Podcast. We exist as a podcast that comes out every Monday. Find those where podcasts are found. Do it. We're not going to walk you through that anymore. We still...
Wait, what? Seriously? We can now just say that?
Yeah, just say where podcasts are found. Unless I tell you otherwise.
Okay.
Not going to happen. You said it. You said it. It's on record.
We have dropped below the magical number. We are now at 68 topics on the list of ridiculousness, or the cornucopia of conversations, depending on when you're listening to this.
No, it's now Santa's sack. It's December.
Yeah.
That's a different list.
It is different list, yes.
Yeah, but that list hasn't been updated in like 2 years.
There's still stuff on it.
First question is a reindeer fuck list. Which one would you...
Ooh, no.
Mary fuck kill Rudolph Donner Blitzen.
You know what? I'm going to take this question seriously for next week. I'm going to... Seriously. Nope.
Spoilers! I'm going to marry Rudolph. Red nose. Can do amazing things with it.
Like smell you?
We're going to be here another 5 minutes if we get into this.
No, that's next week's topic.
But you can add to the list of ridiculous conversation topics by any of the previously mentioned opportunities, or you can email us whatever you feel like at lrcpodcast@gmail.com. If you are listening to this and not a member of our Discord, it is free. We're not putting it behind a paywall. We know no one's going to pay. Our free Discord.
It's true. It's true.
Is very active for being a small community, but a community of fantastic human beings. And there is never a day that there's not just a delight of memes just funneling in thanks to Cody.
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah.
It is
Mostly
a good
Cody.
time in there.
Yes.
Those are the things. Jordan,
Yes, sir.
you going to start streaming again, bud?
You know what? Who knows? Maybe this weekend. Twitch.tv/Jordan is a bear. And you can follow me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a bear. If I did stream, it would be on Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think this weekend might be a good time to start streaming again, mostly because like today, Tuesday, the 30th of November, like 3 of the games that I play had a DLC character come out. So you have Luke in Street Fighter V, who's the final character of Street Fighter V, and he's going to be the star of Street Fighter 6 apparently.
Okay.
But he's the final character of Street Fighter V, end of an era. Seems pretty interesting. 2 is Happy Chaos in Guilty Gear Strive. He was the main antagonist of the Guilty Gear Strive story, and he's a gunslinger. He seems interesting. Probably not my cup of tea, but hey, who knows? And 3, Spider-Man came out in Marvel's Avengers. Which is a game I'm currently playing for funsies, and maybe you'll see it on, who knows, maybe a co-op Thursday, maybe a LRC Gaming. The possibilities are endless.
The possibilities are endless.
The possibilities are endless.
Ooh, pasta.
I love pasta.
When you're
I
here,
ain't
your
get dinner.
family.
I'm hungry.
Did you give your handle there, bud?
Jordan is a bear. I said it like right at the start.
Oh, okay, that's why I forgot it. Leland.
Yeah, you can follow my art adventures on Leland Pierce Art, Facebook, Bubble, DeviantArt, Instagram. That's the big one. Yeah. I'm real tapped out from Halloween. I haven't done much. I'm real blocked right now. I'm having this. It's been real rough.
You had a very
I drew
cute,
some this.
you had a very cute
I drew some this
disco.
morning, and I was like, "Yeah, that was done very quickly because I did not have anything left in the tank."
Oh wow.
Draw each of us being attacked by various Christmas-themed creatures. So Steph is being swarmed by elves. I am being chased by a shotgun-toting Santa Claus. Anthony is cuddling with Krampus, and you are punching Frosty the Snowman in the goddamn face.
Or in his abs.
Can I instead of
Interject?
cuddling Krampus, can I be doing a pole dance on a candy cane?
Even better.
He'll just be in the
Christ.
like on the pole on the side.
And then I'm in the background doing the Jacko pose.
I'm not drawing that damn thing again.
You've already got it saved. Just copy and paste it.
Oh, that's true.
It doesn't work that way.
I don't know how it works. I don't fuck with that.
Are you wearing a little Santa outfit, or are you
He
just
is
wearing
now.
like a little red assless kind of situation?
I'm gonna leave it to the artist for your
Okay.
interpretation.
It'll be the North Pole dance.
Just make sure that
North
my
Pole
stocking is
dance.
hung with care.
Steph, where can they find you on the
You can
internet?
find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. At Stephnoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I push it.
All right, Anthony, take us out with your dirty.
What are you talking about?
And if you want to lick my candy cane, you can find me on.
Yeah, she kind of already did it.
No, go ahead, do it. It's better when you do it.
Jordan, do you have one?
If you want to dance on his pole, you can
Oh,
find him on-
we're on a roll, Leland. It's your turn.
Leland, you got one?
You want to slurp this eggnog?
Ooh.
Nice. Callback. That's what I'm looking for. And if you want me to deep fake down on you, then find me at Spooky the 13th on the Instagram and the Twitter. So
I missed it.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
you
It wasn't
cut out,
good.
but I assume it was filthy.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. That's why I went
Okay.
fast.
Oh, it's okay.
So
we
until
took
next,
all the good ones.
you did.
Oh yeah, because there's not any more Christmas puns for the next 4 weeks.
But they got to reference the podcast itself.
Got it.
So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
I'm Steph.
And we'll see you next week.
I need to pee.
Bye. Wait, am I a solo on this?
You are this time.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm not editing that together.
Ugh.